Hello all, Shadwell here, ready to talk about the next film in my collection, Deadpool from 2016. It's directed by Tim Miller and stars Ryan Reynolds and Morena Baccarin. Or, as the opening titles would have you believe, this is a review of 2016's Deadpool, directed by an overpaid tool, and starring God's perfect idiot and a hot chick, as the whole opening is one big fourth wall joke to the audience. And let me just tell you right now that if fourth wall jokes aren't your cup of tea, then this movie is not going to be a good fit, as the only thing more constant than the fourth wall breaks is the laugh-a-minute pace. Sometimes the jokes come even faster though, and I'll be so bold as to say they all pretty much hit hard. And speaking of hard, the soundtrack to this movie is incredible, but so does the score to the film, which is high energy and a lot of fun, while the songs on the soundtrack are very nostalgia-filled with tracks like Angel of the Morning, Shoop, and why the fuck not, I'll even throw in Neil Sedaka's Calendar Girl, which plays during a very special sex sequence. Just want to pick that sequence apart for a minute because I love it. Not just because it features the naughty-bodied hottie Ryan Reynolds' body being naughty because he's a hottie, but mostly because the sequence plays out as though it was listening to the song Calendar Girl that is not diegetically playing during the sequence. But things time out to the beats of the song, like the Halloween sex and the Valentine's Day sex. Too bad the song doesn't mention International Women's Day, because I would hate a Deadpool that didn't have that shot in the sex montage. This film is this hybrid film that isn't quite Marvel, isn't quite 20th Century Fox, but more closer to being a best of both worlds kind of affair. Don't worry, purists. This will be rectified later this year when Deadpool and Wolverine release, which will be pure Marvel. Although it may have already come out by the time this episode, which was written in March 2024, airs. I love this movie so goddamn much. It's funny, it's flashy, it's fun, it's surprisingly emotional at times. It's a true standout of the later days of the X-Men franchise. Oh, and I laugh extra hard at Stan Lee's cameo in this film. I mean, his cameos always make me laugh, but maybe this one makes me laugh hardest as far as I can remember right now. But I reserve the right to remember differently later and correct myself. Deadpool, while truly wonderful, has only one thing working against it. It's not as fantastically flawless as Deadpool 2, so I'll give it an A and, oh, look at that. Tomorrow I get to review Deadpool 2. How lucky am I? See y'all then.